How about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he...
Prescott going to keep again. And he is going to lose yardage here. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does.
Gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just...
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And this time they were waiting for him, as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Prescott. And his throw is incomplete. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Here's Kamara off the draw. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Alvin Kamara with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here come the Seahawks and their offense now under veteran head coach Pete Carroll. Bringing him out, the 3rd overall pick from way back in 2008, a guy now in his 15th NFL season, Matt Ryan.
And I think if there's one quarterback in the league who sometimes gets taken for granted, to me it's Matt Ryan, because I think throughout his career he's been consistently excellent. Frequent member of the 4,000-yard club, savvy veteran, knows how to throw the deep ball and create big plays. And yes, he will beat you from the pocket.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First
each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To throw is Ryan. Throws the out route and he finds Hilton. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. The Seahawks at 3-5, 2 games under 500. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
Now Ryan on first down. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Ryan will throw again. Got a man, that's Lazard. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, Brandon, obviously no panic in them. They gave up the touchdown. You know, their defensive side did that, but he's already taken them back downfield. I love this field general that they've got. It's almost like he went to the defensive captain and said, don't worry about it. We've got you. Now they got first and goal.
Yeah, we're seeing punch, counter punch, and this could be setting the table for quite the game.
I like that. Let's go ahead and put it in the boxing ring, right? You're going to get hit sometimes. Can you respond and hit back? And they're trying to do exactly that.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Second down and goal. Ryan. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
Now Ryan. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Allen Lazard, his third touchdown now on the year.
And the Seahawks respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. These two teams matching up for the second time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the visiting Cardinals who came away with the victory. So now they've got a chance here to sweep the season series if they can get the victory in Glendale.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Prescott.
Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Kamara up the middle. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he's got the hook up to Landry.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Third and short yardage, Prescott. And he's got his man. It's the tight end, Goddard.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not.
That pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. DeMarcus Lawrence, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott.
This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
third down, it's Prescott. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, first down. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run it again with Kamara. Down right around the 25. The Cardinals on third down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
The whole idea of the screen pass is to fool the defense in a big way and create a big play.
They weren't fooled.
Not 1 second, not 1 bit. How about them figuring it out, diagnosing it, and spilling it for lost yardage?
Boswell's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because, to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. That's taken inside his own 40. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Prescott from the gun. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott back to Kamara for another catch. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Prescott looks to throw on first. That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
They'll throw again. Prescott. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. To throw is Prescott. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara.
Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, all right, Brandon. Thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll begin out in Houston. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Jared Goff, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. Next, we head up to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Miami Dolphins. Zach Wilson, strong in the win, as his guys start the second half with a victory that moves them to 6-3 on the year. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Carolina Panthers. Travis Etienne, a touchdown run in the victory. Continuing on, here's a look at the next-gen stats in that first half, and the rushing numbers should tell the story of why they trail at the half. They're still in single digits in yardage as a team through 2 quarters of play. That's not good. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, you get a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And whatever they've done.
Back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Seahawks offense set to go to begin this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Open man is Osborne. He's got it.
And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. Second down.
From the 29, Prescott. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 2nd and 5 now. Prescott looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the end.
A first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Prescott. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. A first down throw for Prescott. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And again, it's Prescott.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now Prescott. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Prescott on 3rd and goal. Touchdown! Jarvis Landry from 4 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here.
You have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
The Seahawks again now ready to take over on offense.
And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On 2nd and 9, Ryan. Over the middle, complete. That's Osborne. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Barney sold the go route really well.